I guess in terms of pricing, it depends a little bit on how we define pricing. I mean, one, there's yields, and certainly those have shifted out in all markets, in all sectors, more in some countries than in others. And the UK again, and France, and also Central Europe, there's been some very big adjustments. Is there more to come? I think probably in the UK, for prime real estate, we're probably around the ceiling. There's an issue of relative pricing, so that investors will look at yields in the UK relative to other markets across Europe, and they may well think that on that basis, the UK looks a better deal than elsewhere, given the relative attractions of the market. And that will probably encourage some more outward yield movement in some of the markets, some of which have been slower to adjust. So overall, yeah, I'm expecting yields to move out a little bit more over the rest of this year. Probably, all markets will be at the ceiling by the end of the year. And at the same time, if we think about pricing in terms of capital values as well, we're certainly expecting those to come down more because the impact of the falling rental markets will also impact on capital values. So in capital value terms, we were anticipating at the beginning of this year probably a 25% fall across Europe for offices over the next 2 years. So arguably 12 to 15% per annum for 2 years. We've seen some of that already, but for the rest of this year, I could imagine capital values probably going down another 10, 15%.